Here are the top 15 things to do in Montenegro. Montenegro truly has it all. It's got rugged mountains, medieval villages, and a narrow strip of beaches along its Adriatic coastline. This country truly is a hidden gem and one that you should explore. So in this video, we're going to be talking you through everything you can do in this beautiful country. First is the famous Black Lake in Montenegro. This lake is surrounded by dense forests of black Dermator pine trees, which together with the Dermator massif are reflected in the clear waters. It truly is giving it an indescribable shade of black, and this place just has a lot of peace. It is also very cool, so if you are visiting Montenegro in summer, then this is the place to go to cool off. Number 2 is Perast. Perast is a beautiful town close to Couture and it is very famous. In fact, it is one of the top 10 places to visit in Montenegro and often in the top 5 places. Well, what makes it so famous is Our Lady of the Rocks, which is one of the 2 islands off the coast of Perast in the Bay of Couture. Now, according to the legend, the island was made over the centuries by local seamen who kept an ancient oath after finding the icon of Madonna and Child on the rock in the sea. And this has a lot of history. So when you do visit this place, Lady of the Rocks, we would recommend going with a guide. Now we are going to put lots of links down below in our description, and you can use them links to book the exact same tours that we have booked on our trip. We highly recommend visiting Perast and just having a look at the many amazing viewpoints and also getting to learn about its amazing history. Number 3, we have got Nikšić. Nikšić is actually the second largest city in Montenegro, but you might not have heard of it because it is really hidden from the crowds, and as you can see here, it is pretty much empty. But that does not mean that it is not worth going and having a look, because this truly is a hidden gem protected by all the touristy places and touristy people, but it has that traditional old touch. There are beautiful restaurants here. This is a restaurant we visited, and we had some amazing sweet dumplings which were almost like donuts, and you can try so many other traditional dishes here. On number 4, we have got the Couture Food Market, also known as the Couture Farm Market, which is located near the walls of the Old Town between the sea and southern gates. Here you can find and stock up on many fresh fruits, vegetables, and local sweets. Now this market is open every single day, but we recommend you go on the weekends where farmers from nearby villages will actually bring their products, and it is truly a place that you can walk around for a long period of time, and you can actually buy some amazing unique souvenirs and also taste some yummy food and vegetables. Next is the Couture Old Town. The Old Town actually is very famous, and it is one of the most famous places to visit in Couture, where the Couture history, culture and tradition are all being preserved. This Old Town of Couture actually has a number of monuments of the medieval architecture. There are so many churches here, there are cathedrals, there are palaces, there are museums. It truly has so much history here itself, and it's for free, so you don't have to pay anything to actually see the Couture Old Town. There are lots of restaurants, there are lots of bars, there are lots of nice places to eat and amazing gelato places as well, and you've got small alleyways, small streets that you can walk through, almost like reminding you of Venice. There is even a cat museum here. Up next is truly a beautiful place. It is called Strada Stefan. Now I probably am pronouncing that incorrectly, so do forgive me for that, but this place is amazing and it is so close to Budva, which is a very popular town, and hint, it might be next on our list, but for now we're going to focus on this amazing place. Now the hotel, which is bought by the Aman Resorts, is locked and you cannot enter this 5-star franchise, but that doesn't stop you actually going close to the hotel and also experiencing one of the best beaches around there. You can see the beach was amazing, so you can actually go to the beach, you can sit down, there's a restaurant there, you can get very close to the door, but of course, as I said before, you cannot go inside. It is one of the most photographed places as well. Next up, as I said before, is Budva. Now Budva is a main town, busier than Couture, much busier, but also much more happening there. Now we decided to focus on this lovely park that you can actually find next to the Budva bus station, and it has amazing amount of animals. There were peacocks, there were turtles, there was so many nice animals there that you could have a look around, but there are of course beaches, town, there are restaurants, pubs, bars, much more as well. But we thought on this video we will just show you this beautiful park that you can find next to Budva bus station. Next is a boat ride in Montenegro. Now I highly recommend that you actually get a boat ride from Couture, as that is the place we started our boat ride from, and I will put the link down below in the description, so make sure you actually click on the link that we've put down, because it will take you to the specific boat ride that we went on, because there are many different options. Now the reason why we actually recommend this specific boat ride is because we had so much fun. The views were incredible, the company was amazing, our guides were so funny, and they kept us entertained throughout the whole time. We saw so many different sites, and we actually got to see about 10 different places in Montenegro, and we also learned about the history of the different places on the boat ride as well. You can even get off the boat ride and go to a blue cave, as you can see here, which is very famous. Now that is the next thing on our list, but you can combine the two, so you can do the blue cave and the boat ride together. But if you're not going to do a boat ride, then do make sure to try out this blue cave, where you can find amazing waters and you can have a nice swim here too. Next up on our list is the Tara River. Now the Tara River is so amazing, and we highly recommend visiting north of Montenegro, where you will find this famous Tara River. Why is it famous? Well, it's part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the canyon here is 82 kilometers long, making it not only the longest canyon in Europe, but the second longest canyon in the world. It is truly piped to the post by the mother of all canyons and the Grand Canyon in the USA as well. Now, if you make it to the Tara River and the Tara Canyon, then why not actually go ziplining? Truly an adventure activity, and you must do, especially when you are next to the longest canyon in Europe and the second longest canyon in the world. This was a very fun activity, and it was a little bit pricey, but we recommend it if you are into ziplining or adventure sport. I had a go at it and I really enjoyed my time ziplining here. Number 12, we have got the very fancy Porto Montenegro. This is the very new and upcoming place in Montenegro, and it was actually bought by Dubai, which is an investment done by Dubai to actually build and recreate this area in Montenegro. So you immediately notice the difference when you visit here. Yes, the food is amazing and you can eat lots of nice meals, you can have lots of nice gelato, cakes and pastry, but the town itself and this place itself is very fancy. You will find lots of amazing and expensive yachts here. The shopping here is like none we have seen in Montenegro. There are lots of expensive shops, and if that's something you like doing, then you can definitely come here and be spoiled, because you can find pretty much every single high street designer shop here. Number 13, we have the city walls in Couture. If you're someone who likes walking or hiking and you like a bit of hiking which comes with amazing views, and you want to do something that's budget friendly, then this is the activity for you. The city walls in Couture truly give you an amazing view and perspective of Couture. If you go there during sunset time, you will be spoiled with views, and it is budget friendly. It costs less than £10 per person to actually go on the city walls, or it's free if you go after 8 o'clock in the evening. Next, we have got a budget-friendly place for you, which is called Ziplining, a small town in Montenegro. I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly, but this is a town to go if you're looking for budget-friendly food to eat when you are visiting the Dormator mountain region. We visited and it was amazing. Next up on our list, on the last position, it is the Ostrog Monastery. This is a monastery that was founded back in the 17th century, and it has a lot of history. Now, the journey here is adventurous in itself. There were some times when I did actually have a little bit of anxiety, the twists and turns of the roads and it being so narrow, but once we reached the destination, it was so interesting to actually look at this place, learn about its history, and actually get the amazing views from this place as well. So you'll see in a bit, you have some amazing views from this monastery, and just going inside, looking at the cathedral and learning about its history, as well as learning about the ways they support the locals and they support people who are less fortunate. It was just really interesting and really humbling to actually hear about that experience. And as I said, just going here and the adventure itself was actually getting to this place and looking back down to the place we actually started our journey from. So we highly recommend actually visiting this monastery. We know that many people come to this monastery from faraway places, so if you're in Montenegro, then please do make sure to actually visit this place and let us know in the comments down below if you have been and what you thought of it. Enjoyed watching this video, then do remember to subscribe to our channel, as every single subscriber makes a huge difference to our small channel. And do remember to ask any questions in the comments down below. See you in the next video. Take care until